back. Now today I'm going to be changing the starter in the 04 Grand Am. Now this should apply to many other General Motors products with the 3.4 liter V6, and luckily the starter is up front. It should be fairly easy to access, so I'm going to try to do this the fastest, best possible way I can, so let's get into it. Now the first thing I'm going to do is disconnect the positive side of the battery. That way when you take the cables loose off the starter, now we won't arc off something and cause something to short out. Alright, now for the most part everything else can be done underneath the car. Now luckily I actually have this sitting on stepping stones, and that is just high enough up for me to crawl up under there and get to everything. So now I'm going to go under the vehicle so I can get to everything, get the wires off starter, and remove the 2 bolts for the starter. Now underneath here, as you can see, we're going to use 8mm, take this wire off this terminal, and a 13mm to remove the battery lead off that terminal. That was the last bolt out. Slide it out through there. And then we will go ahead and install the new one. Now, we'll take the new one, get up into place. And then we'll basically go backwards, put the bolts in. Alright, now it is tightened up. Now I usually like to get both bolts started and snug them up, and then tighten each one after they're both snug. Now the bolts, old bolts were a little hard to get off, but wasn't too bad. Now what we'll do is put our wires back on. Just like they came off. And since these actually came with new hardware, new nuts and washers, that's what we're going to use. And then we're going to tighten everything back down. And this is one reason why we do have the battery disconnected, because every time I hit this metal here, we'd be arcing and causing issues. There we go. Alright, now I got a little bit more light where I can show you this real quick. Obviously the small wire goes on a small terminal, simple enough. Now there's two wires that go on this larger terminal. One goes to the battery, the other to the alternator. Now, if you forget to put the alternator on there, the alternator wire, it won't charge the battery. You forget to put the battery wire on there, it won't start the car. Now, I'm saying this because it's real easy to not see this wire. So, make sure that you have both wires put back on the large terminal. Now, I'm going to reconnect the battery. And hopefully it will start. Alright, there it is, starts up. Now it does have a squeaky belt, don't mind that. I started it up a few times and went back under, make sure the bolts are still tight. So all seems to be good. Now in case you're wondering, the reason I knew the starter was going out is because the starter actually started dragging. It started to start extremely slow. It was sluggish. You could just tell the starter wasn't spinning as fast as it was anymore. So that was the issue. New starter, fixed it right up. So there it is. It's good to go. Now hopefully you enjoyed the video and it helped you out. As always, thanks for watching.